was over there. I gotta go back over there. I forgot something, so I had to grab it. Give it a couple. I'm running here, check my mail, and then on my way there, I'll start talking about what needs to be discussed. I guess a couple of videos uploaded or something. People are still very emotionally unstable, and that goes for the people that work in these jobs. A lot of perverts work on these jobs, so remember that. So I guess they want to roll the black notification blackout. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I didn't notify anybody because usually when I notify everybody is when they come over. So it means obviously the notifications, people saying the bell's there. So obviously, you know, they're doing something right now all over the place with the internet. Whether they want to crash it, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna just hypothetically throw things out there. I'm gonna go check my mail, all right, and come right back. Let me turn the AC on because it is at least 90 something degrees. I got in my truck, it was 105, but that's interior, the heat, you know what I mean? I've got things I made to put in the windows to keep it cool, but let's say if I go camping, I'll use it. I can't go in there with nothing. Yeah, you got some nigga in you, that's for sure. Anyway, so I'm going back over, get a little shoot in. So I'll be right back. Just stay right there. It's a good one. Trust me, it's a good one. This is good news. This is the country, y'all. This is definitely the country. So anyway, this is gonna start dinging. Anyway, what are you looking over here for? Oh, battle axe. Anyway, so I know some of you have heard about New Mexico. They have to say mass shooting because everybody involved in the media has got to operate under the black box. Now, it's not like they're going to stop because they know we're talking about it. They've got to fulfill their part of the bargain in order for this fake-ass government to believe they're going to take some fucking constitutional rights away and our guns. Okay. See, that's what they're getting all these foreign motherfuckers, these UN people hired into the IRS, not American citizens. Okay? Majority aren't. Besides the motherfuckers who sit there and say citizens if it comes down to it, you know, the dumbasses. Okay? Now, why am I saying this? Well, because there's a lot of truth behind it, regardless. I've got the data and the information to back it up. But the thing is, you got to put it together. It's like a puzzle. Most people don't know how to, most people aren't good at puzzles. All right? They are very perverted people, and even the people that think they're normal, who are conditioned, who are performing and acting accordingly, they're part of the issue and the problem. So they know that when it comes down to it, when the high road is taken, they know that it's going to be a fight. There's going to be certain individuals who are going to fight, and the sad thing about it is, a lot of people don't know how. Okay, and those who do, you know, they're gonna move in a way. And I'm not advocating violence. The last thing I want to see, you know. But the reality is, there are people who want to fight all over the place, and it's pretty sick and demented if you ask me. But it is what it is. They've created it, and most people are unaware that they're even involved in it. And then the ones that are, they would never let the people who are beside them know that they, you know, part of the sadist mentality. You know, you never really hear about all the police officers that die. Now, I'm not going to sit here and attempt to go over all the, which one was good and which was bad. You know, I mean, some police officers know of 4,000, you know, some hundred people who are murdered in the line of duty alone. All right, and I don't know if that consists with suicides, because suicides is higher. But most people don't know that. They don't know this. Now, I'm not sitting here advocating and batting for them, because we know what the federal court system, we know what they've said, that the police are literally not there to serve and protect you. So then what are they there for? Well, you actually have some people who actually want to do the right thing, or they want to just be in the fray. They still want to be involved in something. You know, when you have people who are born and they went into the military and all they know is to fight, well, in their head or in their mind's eye, they believe they're doing a righteous thing. Especially when our people have been demoralized and demonized by the very people they vote for. You know, I was looking at this guy, Mitchell, the Democrat. You know, his slick talking, all of them, how they slickly talk about how they want to take the assault rifle, when everybody knows with common sense the AR-15 is not an assault rifle. Hell, we are assault bodies. It's an Armalite. It's a semi-automatic rifle, and that's all it is. And it should be full. NFA needs to go away, because it was created in 1930. What? To do what? Because of who? Because it was a racist. It was created out of racism. How does something stay that long? Because we still have a lot of dumb, arrogant, ignorant people who still hold on to racism, but they don't see now how it affects their dumb asses. You know? But anyway, thousands and thousands of people are dying. You know, whether it's old age, anyway, the food, the CDC's, the medicine mandated. Look at how they are sitting here trying to backtrack and say, we didn't force nobody to get the shot. Excuse me, there's over 100 videos of these mother suckers saying you got to get the jab. Oh, this is what's going to happen. Oh, we'll pay you. We'll give you French fries. We'll give you some weed. I remember the last time I heard was some weed. Eastside Crackhead from Brooklyn, the rapper. I don't know how many times he went and gave blood and how many times he done took the jab. I'm surprised he's even alive. That's even if he did it. And there's many others. People whose names go unknown. But yes, they were forcing people and making people. You couldn't go and eat. You had to be masked up with a mask that don't work. With Fauci himself saying numerous times, oh, the mask don't stop this, that, and other. What it is for fluids and da-da-da. You know, these, because of people's conditioning, you know, and how sickly people are, it's ridiculous. Now, I'm not into the politics and stuff, and y'all know that. But sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. You know, it's like when the little Goombas want to sit there and they want to watch me. And they don't get, when I say, I'm not asking or telling nobody right now, when I give an advice of leave me alone, they took it like it was a joke. Well, yep, just like you're watching me because all the motherfuckers committing suicide at an expedient rate, which they don't mind. But it's not a game. See, some of y'all think it's a game because you're not about it. You really don't perform or do these things. You don't know the first thing about it. For those of us who don't have to believe, but who know, who practice things different from everybody else, who aren't out to hurt and harm people, but to exempt the right, they don't get it. And it's going to be too late when they do. And that's the worst part about it. You know, you would love to see, man, they got the bus parked here retarded. You would love to see people get it together and stop. You know how they say, get the assignment, no worries. You know what? I'm over here now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head in, back up, and do what I got to do, and then go back to the outdoor range and finish up over there. But I'm going to reach out to some people and see if they got the notification. And tonight when I go home, I'm going to look and see who was looking. Oh yeah, I am. And if they're empty, I'm going to look at. I'm going to screenshot it. We'll take a picture of my laptop of the information. I'm going to share it just to show how weak and dumb. Because we got DJ hitting us up left and right with messages on our chat, and I would think he'd be here. So obviously he didn't get a notification. So it makes absolutely no sense. Max, what's going on? Mikey Hill, what's happening? I'm seeing one like, and I mean, if y'all in here, why is there one like? Why is there? What's the problem with getting my stuff forward? Hello, everybody at Chukma. I'm seeing one. We need to beat the algorithm. How do we do that, my brothers and sisters? You know. Remember I was talking about support and all that kind of stuff? We support one another. I share people's stuff. And I don't care if people like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you come in, hit the fucking... It's just that quick. That's the most important thing. All right? I'm always going to have some tea. I'm not sitting here just talking because I want to entertain people. It's not why I'm here. And if I want to sit back and have a night where I say, hey, look, y'all, I got about 8 years of jokes and all kind of stuff and stories from the military. I'm just going to have a couple hours of fun time and get you guys laughing. That's different. This is reality, whether you want to see it or not. You know what I mean? When I say I love my tribe up, I mean it. There's things going on and people aren't paying attention. So we have this mass shooting in New Mexico. They kill him. Now, you know there's reports and there's things coming out very quickly and whistleblowers saying that these people are conditioned, programmed, and they're putting them out there, you see what I'm saying? And they're causing these people to do these trifling things. Now, is it subliminal? Look, man, what we don't know, they know because that's what they, pay attention to. You see what I'm saying? That's their niche. That's their neck of the woods. Experimenting and pushing people to do things they don't want to do. You dig what I'm saying? And it's disturbing, very disturbing. We got a few people here might be shooting in there. Awesome. And my truck rifle. Yeah, this is my truck rifle, y'all. The AR and all that. This is my truck. This I can perform with this with the iron sights. No scope, no red dot. This is my baby. I'm going in there to make sure that, because I'm going to actually Loctite these down. They're on there, but I'm going to Loctite them, if you know what I mean. I might record it. I don't know. We'll see. But anywho, I want to sight one. I got to sight 25 yards, and that'll transfer to 100, which I can take it beyond that. One of my rifles. So again, some people shouted, hit me up and says, "Yo, Greg, I'm making my way over there." I said, "Well, what you waiting on?" Now listen, I got an extra room, but it's got an air mattress. You're going to put your own in there because I'm putting that up. Or you be sleeping on the damn floor in that room. Get your shit together, Make sure that you know what you're going to do because you ain't going to be living in there with me. It's not going to happen. You put you up, a couple people, get your place, find your apartment, and let's keep moving forward. You see what I'm saying? So that's happening. There's some people who actually have bought some land here and now they're getting ready to come over. I've got some other people who are now starting to take me serious. They watch my videos to give the thumbs up. The people I grew up with who are like, I'm not over there in Montclair. I'm not, I'm like, okay, that don't mean nothing. Where's your mindset? Where's your mindset? It doesn't mean that something can't happen because we all over here now. The thing is, preparation is better than anything. And it's very important. I mean, we don't get to watch them and be on their frequencies and listen to their perversions. If we did, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. But they're watching us. I'm doing my best to put things out without hitting the tripwire. Because, I don't want to sit there and have people all... Because stress is a factor that's not good. Raising cortisol and everything else, especially when your diet's not right. I don't want people stressed. I want to see the world where all the children are playing together and we're having a good time. But the people are doing what they're doing. They don't like children. They've tortured them. They've taken them away and they raise them and train them to do the stuff that's going on. They don't like you or me. They don't like the food. They don't care about us being autochthonous. There are certain people in our group. I shared a video to my brothers and sisters in our little SMS chat, right? Showing this goofy little nigga. He might come over and watch because I commented on his post and he was talking about Aboriginals. He's so stupid, but yet this is the same motherfucker probably talking about, hey, thank you, Jesus. He got in there, everybody in there with their Jesus shit. And I'm sitting there going, these are unrighteous people. These are ugly people. If you want to be from Africa, if you want to be called African American, then so be it. Don't come at us because we'll fuck you up. And that's a reality. You see what I'm saying? Come at us and we'll fuck you up. That's guaranteed. You know, name a date, a place. Motherfucker, I'll buy you a plane ticket. Come on through. All right? See how it works. But other than that, everybody be what you want to be. Leave everybody else alone. Like me, I hit the fake Christians and the fake Muslims. I hit them upside their head. Now, the ones that are arguing and practicing, I respect them like my boy, Station Spirit Alan Wolf. I respect that because he's really on it. He ain't with the games. There's people who actually practice, you know what I'm saying? Psychopath. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, you popped up. Oh, hey, Snoop. And the funny thing about it is, it's all done under religion. The guise on religion is how all this has been done. Turn the other cheek. Let no man put asunder. I mean, all that crazy stuff. Oh, West Side. You see what I'm saying? And you would think that people would better themselves and put themselves in a better position instead of being on their hands and knees all day, you know, getting DP'd. I mean, I'm just saying. And it's crazy. I'm even looking at the downplay of music videos and stuff, y'all. It's crazy. It's kind of, even though it's up, it's slowly, you see what I'm saying? I mean, really look at it, you know? People have had enough. And then another thing I wanted to point out. All these people that putting up, they're going to allow these motherfuckers to vote. The majority of our people, not all, are turning away from the Liberal Party. They're starting to pay attention. I'm not saying the conservative is better, but I got a funny feeling it's a roller coaster thing. You know, when I told y'all that when Biden and Trump was going at it, and they falsely put Trump on Biden in there, they had over 2,000 people you could have voted for, but they didn't let you know about none of them. This is chaos at its finest. And nobody wants to hear the word or mention the word military complex, industrial complex. Who do you think is doing all this crap? You saw the video I posted with the scientists, right? They're far ahead of that. Even DJ said something about it, and everybody else was like, whoa, Rando and everybody. And I had to go and research to fact check that video, and there was 2 green checks that it's a legit video. And I'm like, holy smack. That's the only reason why I put it up. Otherwise, I didn't want to, I don't want to advocate for some lie and, putting false information, which there's a plethora of on here. We got to be careful, people. If you're changing your diet and you're on some kind of statin or blood thinner, if you're going to remove plaque naturally, a low green tea, get off that statin. Because the statin, if you're going to start taking vitamin D and K2, the statin will keep your body from absorbing the vitamin K2, which will create a problem that'll cause an insulin spike that won't allow the vitamin D to get absorbed, that will add more plaque. Now, I'm not saying that's right. I'm going to look further into it, all right? So that way I can get, because one day I'm going to sit down and I'm just going to go over some of my medical documents and what I found out and hopefully give the best information I can. I'm not saying it's perfect or right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Herbo. Not allowed to fuck with free will. You will pay the ultimate. Exactly. We know that. That's why we have to ground ourselves in everything else. We have to allow ourselves to be bigger than what we've been conscripted into. You know what I'm saying? I just would love to see everybody come together, come out there and learn something from somebody else, and then utilize that to better, you know, the situation. Is it like panic mode? I don't have time to do a whole lot of panicking, but you can look at it like that. Man, I need to wipe my truck. It looked like a dust bomb hit this thing. It's very dusty here, y'all. Something's about to give. They haven't sprayed, at least from what I see. I don't know about what we can't see, but they haven't done the spraying today or yesterday. So that means they're about to do something. Because right now, all the internets are going up and down, up and down. They're stalling. They're going in and out. Upstairs, where it's always using 48, 50 EMF, it's been stuck lately at 65, 63. At that level, it shouldn't be that hard unless they're repeating, unless they're throwing a serious signal out. Like that one night, and when I woke up and I felt weird, and I went outside, and I remember in the military when they tested on us, and it was everywhere, and I just blocked it out of my head, and I was humming in my head, so that way I kept control. You know, it's hard. It's hard to do it if you've never done it. But you know what I'm saying? No, what was that, DJ? Cowards? Was the cowards? Did you honestly think cowards could hide forever? Of course not, brother. You know that. You know. And you know the funny thing about it, I watched Snoop. I watched Soylent Green last night. I paid the $2.99, and man, all this time, and we ignore it because the media downplays it. People have been drinking pee and poop and eating humans for a minute now, and nobody's been paying attention. You know, when you think about Harriet, the woman they dissected and found out she was remarkable, the answer to heal you know, that's not just with her, it's with a lot of people. They're just not telling you. They're just using her as the marker, the token. Oh, there's been many. There's a reason why in Detroit they were stealing uteruses from women. There's a reason why men were all of a sudden mysteriously dying who were in the best of health, and then their bodies were gutted. You know, families were not even asking, and they were going digging up their relatives and finding them stuffed, you know, with paper and straw. Nothing in them. See, you never hear about that. I know one family over in Virginia who went and dug their people up. Hell, they kind of owned some of the plot where the grave was. The family. And they went out there, backhoe and everything, and dug them up because they started getting word. And sure enough, instead of him being attacked, he didn't want to be dissected or nothing. There he was, empty, no eyeballs, no brain, no tongue, no nothing. And that was about 25 years ago. What came of it? I don't know. I didn't keep up with it. I was like, you know what I'm saying? They lifted the mask policy in nursing homes, and same day wanted to know who had flu shots to shit. And yo, you know that damn thing keeps it going. At least that's in my own opinion. You know? People move on fear, and it's sad. It's sad. They tell you every year they make a new strain, they put it in you, you go around people, they get the flu, everybody don't get the shot, you covered now. You know what I'm saying? Like chicken pox. You had the chicken pox or you got the shot, right? But now you got to worry about getting something else. You know, that little thing that looked like spider webs and pain, you know what I'm saying? That can pop up at any time, you know, after your 50s. You can't make this stuff up, man. You see what I'm saying? It's these are mentally perverse individuals. It's some real sickness, however it may be going. They're really, really sick individuals, you know? And you would think that they would stop. They're in a fever pitch, you know. I don't want to say it, but I watched this video of these people, a snuff video, it's years ago. Somebody said, "Yo, Red, I want you to check out this video," and they were tormenting this baby, and it was real, and it was overseas. But seen or cannot be unseen. I was gonna walk away and say, I don't want to watch that. He said, "No, brother, check it out, man. We got a fight on our hand." And I think that's when I realized I had to get rid of a lot of feelings and emotions. There's a lot of these people out here, and they need to be dealt with. It was the worst thing, worse than that Mexican cartel guy carving that baby up. It was worse than that. It was the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Y'all thought that video that was going around in the 80s with the monkey on the table spinning around and eating the head and eating raw brains? No. This was disgusting. And the people with their low mask and everything, no tattoos, well hidden. It's real. It wasn't Hollywood. It wasn't Gucci suits. It's sad. It's disappointing. I don't want to be very descriptive, but you know where I'm coming from. And that was a while ago. It's something else. Anywho, let me go in here and do what I got to do. We're gonna get the reading on. I'm gonna be out a couple more hours, and go back. I'm just gonna come on. I'm gonna set everything up. I'm gonna put the time in, and that way, so everybody knows. Come and look if you're not getting a notification once it's set up, and we'll go ahead and get some good reading in, and it'll be that for this evening. Again, thanks again for the 10 to 5. If you guys don't mind donating so we get these books, I appreciate it. If you can, look in the description. There's all kind of individuals. TRU HERU's got new music. Jah Brickz is, he's got his where he can do holistic medicine. A lot of people doing stuff. We got Westside, he's a music engineer. There's a lot of people. We got Total Cherokee. We got Copper Empress making wonderful things, medicinal stuff. While it's still probably feasible and halfway good, get it. Oh, one more thing. They're talking about, how I used to collect a lot of survival food. Well, a lot of the stuff at Walmart, I would advise you not to get. They have more crap in that, carcinogenic stuff, like trailbred mountain stuff, you know what I'm saying? The dehydrated stuff, freeze-dried, leave it alone. So they've manipulated and messed with that. Maybe they were doing it all the time. I don't know. I mean, if it's 4 weeks, a month, 2 months, maybe 3 or 4 months, you've been eating this crap this long, maybe it won't hurt you. I just wanted to share that little tidbit. You can look into that yourself just to make sure if I'm wrong, you can correct it. I always look at the mentions. If you see something other than that, I'll go ahead and I'll make a note of it and look at what you find, and then I'll bring better clarity. I just want to see the family together, you know what I'm saying? I want to see us actually doing some things together. You dig what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all taking the time. Let me shut you guys out and go in here and do what I got to do. All right? So I can be done. I'm not going to read all the comments. There's a lot of them. Mikey, Margaret Abrams, Max B. Good, brother. It's good. Yes, sis. DJ, Snoo, West Side. Anybody else come in? I don't know what people don't say that, but it's all right. Herbo. What's going on, beloveds? I'm scrolling through. Yeah, I know that's right, DJ. Yeah. What was that? Chickenpox means you're immune to the Black Death. Chickenpox syphilis derived from the Americas. We were immune until we have foreign blood or travel abroad. Yeah, but it was also made here too. That's what's jacked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a messed up thing. Oakland, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Like venomous with those mad professors must be promised a huge bag of clemency of immunity. Or are they just part of it? Because you got to remember, there's people who are actually part of that stuff. They love that crap. It's as weird as it sounds, but you know it. You've all watched Jim Henson, whatever that Henson, the guy, the news guy. I guess it went did bad, but busting all those pedophiles, pastors, police, the whole shebang. And if they're wanting to sleep with children, the most sickest thing of depravity in the world, and then you look at the government, everything they were pushing, almost wanting to make it okay. In some countries, I heard it's actually all right now. If that's not speaking volumes, I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's out there. Just because they didn't follow through doesn't mean that it wasn't being pushed. To sexualize children, that's some real sick shit. Anyone who wants to sexualize children, you know they have to be in the positions of working on these platforms and everything else. Some sick shit. You never seen anybody from one of these platforms at them rallies. I work at so-and-so and I'm against it. No, of course not. Why not? Think about it. Why you don't see judges, mayors, you don't see all these politicians speaking ardently against it? Think about it. Worried about taking some fucking gun while people are coming over and the bad people are doing what they're doing? There ain't nobody taking shit here. Not, you already came on our land and fucked everything up. And I don't care about the brainwashed dummies. And you Palestinians, stop thinking you're fucking indigenous. You're not indigenous to here. The fucking history books got that locked down. Stop your bullshit. Stop your bullshit. Deuces. Catch you people in a minute.